Hello my fellow survivors, it's Survive Kabats here and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to recap all the news and leaks we have on Resident Evil 2 Remake to stir up a bit of hype for the anniversary that's coming up. The background music is from Crying Horn. If you guys don't know who he is, he designed the first person recreation of the front hall, and I'll have a link to the interview that I did with him and his channel in the description below. Let's get started out with the announcement of the game. The announcement of the game took place on August 12th, 2015, almost 3 years ago. Now, this is only to clarify that, the game is actually greenlit for being made. So, what we do know is that the producer of the remake is, and I'm sorry if I pronounced this wrong, Yoshiaki Hirabayashi, I believe it's called, but he's also known as H. He worked on the first remake, and I have a really good feeling that this game is in the right hands. So next up is the official Resident Evil 2 board game by Steamforged. Now this isn't part of the remake, but this is Resident Evil 2 related. This was basically made to hype up the Resident Evil series and most importantly the Resident Evil 2 remake. Now these next three subjects are in the span of the last 3 months of the time of this video, and this is where the real juicy bits start coming in. On November 11th, a guy by the name of Das Vergeben posted a whole bunch of leaks up onto Reddit regarding games like Street Fighter V Arcade Edition, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, Dragon Ball FighterZ, and what we're concerned about, Remake 2. This guy is extremely credible as he did get the guest of Injustice 2 right, which was TMNT. So what this guy says is, quote, "It is a third-person game. You should finally see some from it next year if they don't put something out around the very end of the year. But I'm hearing next year." Now, it already has been the end of the last year, so if what he's saying is true, we should definitely get news this year. Hint, hint. The anniversary that's on January 21st. Now, what does worry me about this is that he doesn't elaborate on the third person point of view, as we Resident Evil fans know that there are two types of third person point of view. There is over the shoulder like in Resident Evil 4 or 5, and then there's fixed camera angles just like, the original trilogy in Remake 1. This thought actually scares me more than reliving my first Resident Evil game remade, because having it fixed camera angles is a really big deal, so Capcom do not mess this up. So let's talk about the game's lineup on the Biohazard, which is Resident Evil in Japan's Twitter page. Here you can see the banner. There are 4 slots, Revelations 1 and 2 for the Switch, Resident Evil 7 Gold Edition, and a blank spot. Many of us are speculating that this spot is for Remake 2, and it might as well be, as there's no other news about another port of a game coming in the Resident Evil lineup, or, not another game. So, we all think that this is going to be Resident Evil 2 Remake. Now, in the most recent, news, this just happened a day ago of this video being out. The English Resident Evil page changed their profile picture to a white and red scheme, other than the white and orange that we see with Resident Evil 7. If anybody doesn't know, the red and white scheme closely resembles the PAL version of Resident Evil 2, and yes, I did have a reason for bringing in this for the news recap. The cover of the board game. So yeah, also there has been findings by my good friend Distant Memories. His channel and Twitter, and the Twitter post will be in the description below, where he found that the letters in the Twitter profile picture is the same as the remake font in the announcement video almost 3 years back. Now, I know this is some next level Alex Jones Illuminati conspiracy type, shit over here. But I can safely put my bet on the announcement of Remake 2 being on January 21st, 2018. With all the leaks and evidence we have here, I think we'll either get a tease or a full announcement. And if it's a tease, it's good enough for me. That's it for the video. If you thought this video was interesting and entertaining, leave a like and comment your feelings about this subject, and I'll most likely respond to it in the comments section below. Don't forget, I'm having a special stream this Saturday at 8:30 p.m. EST, and of course, it's going to be Resident Evil 2 for the anniversary. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye, my fellow survivors.